Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Just yonder, look.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
We have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take Arisen. I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! Another statue. Mayhap will yield us all to use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on. Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That was superb, Arisen! Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we pull it all together for as long as...
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in the zone. Perchance you'd like to see it. I cannot fault your prowess.
I can do no less than serving you. I'll go and open the chest.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
We're the Cyclops, Master!
I will protect you.
Time we make it to the capital. Inform the people of Vermund that
You have my gratitude, sir. Would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brant. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the Oxcart. 'Tis your decision. Well now, the road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
There ought not to be water here. I've an ill feeling about this.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Most impressive,
That's it!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brant, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Battahl as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I've got to focus.
Oh, could use a rest.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Draw in plenty of customers here. Need anything? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Need anything?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Welcome, should you so desire. I can help you find your truest self. Why, sir, you look exquisite.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen. 'Tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Well met. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to... the foremost hospitality in all. Much obliged. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the... You know where to find.
You're always such fun to talk to. He was...
At your leisure. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated... to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find.
Need anything?
Been catching naught but fry of late.
Well met, sir. Always hustle.
Greetings. Welcome to the... Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers. You see, as we currently have no... And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour high and low.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Arm, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these Oxcart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiend. Twould bring me peace of mind.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
Need anything?
The rules at your neck.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Grateful in your equipment to come in.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
We must rest, though the... You made me the pawn I am today, Arisen. I shall endeavor to repay your generosity on our travels to come.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the most hospitality in all. Vernworth. You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
Good day, Sam. What might you be looking for?
Oxcarts make for relatively safer travel.
This Oxcart's bound for the... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
That's quite enough.
A Cyclops! You have my protection. Let my majesty view your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That was well fought.
Well done, Master!
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I'm unsure how best...
It seems fate has seen fit to reunite us.
I'll gladly stay a while. Oh!
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Slim pickings of
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to return here in an instant.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me.
A wonder, indeed. Much appreciated.
I find myself hard pressed to respond.
Nodding off where I stand.
Really now?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. And if I may be cat, is an item of... And in my hour of need, who should wander by? You will be rewarded handsomely for your...
Sirs Offulf and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Suppose I can always run.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night. When the monsters sleep, since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure...
day.
Have I incurred your wrath in some respect, Master?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
Pray, sir, seek out the jadeite orb for me. As for where to look, you could try asking a bandit.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Concern it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Shall we seek some answers? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again?
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature...
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. Many thanks.
Can't make a living if I get myself into it. What is?
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to the Sword and Staff. We see a great many customers given our location. Many thanks. Greeting. We see a great many customers given. Pleasure doing business.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I quite agree. Mayhap 'tis time you used your lantern, Master.
Ort fell from the trees to the green star.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Here we are.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a
Oh, that's right.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Fight on! Victory shall be ours!
outstanding.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Phantoms make for terrifying films!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Then I shall remain by your side.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you where I find a good use.
Oxcarts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Nicely done.
Come, follow my example.
Splendid. Let my magic grant you an elemental. I shan't let you off.
Am I going to make it? What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report our results?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. This Oxcart's bound for the... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Is that... It is! Rog! You've returned to us!
That I have, and 'tis all thanks to this sir's kindness.
Truly! And you seem unharmed as well. What a relief. We owe you a great debt, sir. You have my unending gratitude. Hurry along to your grandfather now, Rog. He's beside himself with worry for you.
I will. I promise.
Sir Mirrodin, who calls yon manor home, is said to be a sorcerer of great renown. Tell is, he keeps all manner of magical implements in his abode. Mind, I don't believe anyone's really seen them. He's rather a crotchety sort, to say the least. You pay him a visit, and he's like to turn you away before you've even said hello.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith.
Rog? Rog! Is that you, my boy?
Hello, grandfather.
'Tis a miracle! You're alive and in one piece! Oh, joy of joys!
Grandfather!
Oh, hush! You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
Outstanding.
Long as I live, I... So, we meet again.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Fancy a look at my wares?
My fate is sealed.
What? What is true peace?
Sleep.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. Pleasure doing business.
What am I supposed to do?
Where are you going?
Greeting! We see a great many customers given. Well, I ne'er.
Interested in my wares?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy beast steak.
I must be the chat. The townspeople depend on me. Where are you going?
Still waiting on that.
Some battles simply can't be won.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The truth for yourself. Ah, I see. You desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
The Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
When does my watch end? This can't be how it ends.
What in the world?
It's this way.
Interested in my wares?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of...
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Not sure I can handle this.
Interested in my wares?
Reckon your roads being a trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then the item you requested is complete. Here you are. Hope to see you again.
A forgery. I want...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all.
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's paid me quite a sum to handle this appraisal, I don't mind telling you. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold's all well and good, but I shan't risk my business for a full pocket. I've my future to think of. Heavens fend! That's more than I can refuse. Very well, I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
True to his word, Sir Everard has paid us handsomely for the orb. And plentiful coin is always welcome on our journey.
Well said.
Let them try and stop me. This Oxcart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What am I supposed to do about it?
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we...
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was certainly worthwhile. You have my protection.
Well said.
Dear me.
We've got goblins!
Focus your strength, Irena. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
'Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Right you are.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I knew the village would be in a bad way, but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking at our bones.
Indeed. I'd not expected things to be easy, but this is looking rather hopeless.
I expect we've the dragon to
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
What must needs be done?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
What else needs to arrive late?
It is here I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence. Your patronage is much.
I'll go and open the chest.
This isn't much to go on.
Be ready to give the signal. Well met, sir.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
My back. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment, Master. I've noted the location.
Isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Got to work, trying to put bread on the table tonight. Is there no escape? One of these days I'll find myself a guarantee tomorrow.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my Oxcart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. Splendid! Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take... And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free, but enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
Need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Mel. Shall we board the Oxcart as directed, Master? Pray, follow me.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an Oxcart and save our strength.
Right you are.
This Oxcart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Wolves, Master!
I shan't let them harm me. That's worth celebrating.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest out... I'd like to enlist your aid. I've prepared some explosive casks.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casts there, as quickly as we may.
Right you are.
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Can't work as late as I used to anymore. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
What can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
We'd best report back.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for...
Our task is complete. That was certainly worthwhile.
Well done, everyone.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. What to make of this?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I take a hold on the beast!
Well said.
Was superb, Arisen! On my way!
Ah, here we are. The Oxcart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
It's been a hard day.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fine wares all.
Plenty of gossip to be had here.
Well met, sir.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermund's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermund.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermund to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to. If do not forget that we work.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me, but I expect you'll do just fine. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
This looks as good a place as any.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Oh, could use a rest.
Come rain or shine.
You don't know a town till you've met its people.
Fancy a little more wares?
Wonder how long this job.
Where's the day, Courier?
Lonely place. But not without its charms.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
There's ought to be said.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the illdoers' resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. As I've said, my husband has left to slay a Dullahan at the illdoers' resting place. I can't tell you when he'll return, so you'd best visit us another day, sir.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
There's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.